I want to share with you the very first event that His Call Ministries ever did when we'd recently organized and incorporated. And of course I've shared with you and in the book I've shared about the stadium, the vision for stadium worship events. And after that the movie Field of Dreams came out, and so there was a story. The very first event we did, we were going out through Matthews County there on the northern neck of the peninsula in Newport News, Virginia, that Tidewater region there. And there was a church that owned a cornfield. They had owned property. They hadn't built a church on it or anything, but it was just this little old cornfield right in the middle of the intersection of that Matthews County. And the owner said, you know, you want to do a night of worship? You believe in sowing seeds of praise to the atmosphere? Come on out. You set up here on our property, and we'll just see what happens. And so I took the whole choir out, and I rounded up some of my friends who they knew I was crazy anyway, but they thought, well, what the heck, let's just go ahead and just go with it and see what happens. So we took the whole choir out to this intersection that had nothing more, everything was just cornfields all around. And we took up some flatbed trailers, and we put our choir. We had the youth department had lights that we took and set up, and we had these big speakers that we set out, and so that evening we really just went out with no intentions other than sowing seeds of praise to the heavens. The clouds came in, and we had to pray, Lord, just hold back the clouds. We gathered around the flatbed and just began to rebuke the storm and just command it to drive away. And don't you know that there was a hole that opened up in those clouds, and the Lord just pushed back all of the storms. The sun came through, and then the night, whenever we were still sowing praise into the heavens that night, it was the most beautiful moon, and it was really an awesome time to where the Lord just had us to go do a seed plant of praise into the atmosphere. No crowds. We had several people that would stop by, and they'd have their beers, and they'd be sitting out of the back of their pickup trucks, and they'd be listening to the music, thought we were having a great big old party, and we were able to give food away to the community. That was one of the things that we've been trying to do with all of our outreaches, is helping those in need by providing with food. And so this particular night we sowed the seed of praise to the heavens, but we tried to meet the needs. We had a truckload of food that we gave away. And today on that same property now stands a church that is growing, and they've got a fabulous pastor there who has got great vision. And so it shows you the power of a seed. So don't ever neglect the day of small beginnings. Whatever God has for you to do, don't think it has to be grandiose before you can do it. Start somewhere, and it'll produce the harvest that God has called it to produce.